Hello, it's Lorraine with Crafty Therapy by Elle. Shut off the volume. Welcome. I am working on some orders today for my Etsy shop. So I figured I would just go live and show you a little bit of this and that. I am finishing up a little sign as well as a hat box, some plant hangers for the PVC fence, and I plan to make a bow. So doing a little bit of everything today. So come on in, grab an iced coffee or whatever it is that you enjoy, and come chat with me. So this is a little design that I cut off my Cricut design space. It's something that I've designed myself, and we had a big order for a plant hanger. The customer had ordered multiple, so as a little thank you, we try when we can to send a little thank you gift along with it, and I thought this was a nice little thing that they can put in their house. I'm working with my pin pen weeding tool, it's called. If you typed it in, I absolutely love this. It's nice and sharp. I can get into those little nooks and crannies and usually not destroy the vinyl. So here we have, I've used white permanent vinyl, and this is going to go on. I painted it green and just did a little white distress on it. I happen to know that this one is going to a local, they ordered it in my Etsy shop, but it is going to a local town, and I know their colors, at least their school colors, are green and white. So that's kind of why normally I would do it like a blue or a gray, but I decided to go with green just for that reason. So I am peeling back. This is actually a piece of, a couple of days ago, I had an order for using iron-on vinyl, and I always keep that top carrier sheet because it's a great way to save a little money. So I'm just kind of lining that up. Looks like it's straight. And I always save these carrier sheets, transfer paper, whatever you want to call it, and I use them over and over and over again. Cute. So it says home sweet home, and that is the coordinates of the town that it's going to. And that is going to go along with, this is in over the PVC fence plant hanger that my son makes and he sells in his shop. So he makes them and I paint them and ship them out. So I'm just putting a little hook on it. I've put a couple of coats of paint on it. So this is dry, ready to go. We actually have 5 of these going out today. And then you just hang, you slip that over the PVC fence so the neighbor sees nothing. It blends right into the fence. Nothing's obtrusive to their side. And then you just hook your beautiful hanging plant onto there. So these are going to go together. And then I'm finishing up, this is a hat box. This is another order that's going out. These are really great for Father's Day coming up. I'm just looking at this period on here. I want to move that period over a little bit more. I feel like this is a little too far over. You can see I'm covered in stain and paint. Okay, that looks better to me. Okay. So yeah, this is a hat box. These are great for Father's Day. If you have a guy, son, or woman that wears a lot of hats and they're all over the house, we designed this. You just stack them up, and that this could hold, depending on like the thickness of the hat, anywhere from like 10 to 12 hats. So we offer them personalized, and she ordered it with Dada. So I've cut that out with my Cricut. Again, I'm going to come and use my transfer sheet. Smooth it out. Some people use a brayer, but for these larger letters, generally, I don't feel that I need it. So we offer these in all colors. It can have any name on it. Dad, Grandpa, Joe, whatever. So I'm lining it up on my self-healing mat because I'm using the ruler, and I'm using the lines to keep it straight. And also what I'm going to grab is my little ruler. Just so I can kind of estimate where the middle is. That looks about right. Make sure we're straight. So if you have birthdays coming up, Father's Day is coming up, these make great gifts. Oh, I had a little piece of white vinyl. There we go. My cue? Dada. So that's another order going out. And you can find all of these wood designs in my son's shop, which is Wood Design by chrisp.etsy.com. I have it also in the description below. Let's put that off to the side. And now I'm going to make a summer bow. This has been sitting on my table for a couple of days, so I wanted to get this completed and listed into my Etsy shop. So we're working with 2.5-inch ribbons and 1.5-inch ribbons, all wired ribbon. Bows have been popular in my shop this year, so I like to keep adding new ones with different colors, different styles. So I made a 10-inch tail. I put it in the fingers. I'm using my Easy Bow Maker, my Deluxe Easy Bow Maker. You can find these at the craft stores, on Amazon. I will also have my link down below if you care to purchase one. I do have the other bow makers, the Bow Dabra, the Pro Bow the Hand. I can make them by hand, but I always come back to this because it really is the easiest to work with. It makes a consistent bow. I've got the ruler on the bottom, so I'm measuring about 6-inch loops. It doesn't hurt my hands, and it's easy to store. It's nice and light, and it's easy to store. And it's got this little peg that you hold your ribbon rolls on. So for me, it just works. Okay, so we're gonna do, I make them all different recipes, they call them, but I like doing 3 loops on each side of my first 2.5-inch ribbon. And then I'm gonna bring in my next 2.5-inch ribbon, and I'll do 2 loops of that. So I'm measuring out my tails, making sure that they're about the same. And then I could take this off. And now I'm going to bring in this fun teal polka dot. I think the colors just work really nice together. And once I get to that last ribbon, you're going to see all of these different colors come together and tie in. So this is just a fun bow that is good for wreaths. You can add it to an existing wreath you have. You can add it to a lantern. You can add it to a gift basket if you're going to a bridal shower, or wedding, or housewarming. This just jazzes it up. So I'm doing 2 loops on each side of this, and I've come in a little bit shorter than my previous loops. So these are about 5.5 inches. Measuring out my tails. So I've got 3, 2. And I'll have to get a pin to keep this one nice and neat. This is a ribbon. I'm not sure if this was from, I think this was from this year, Sam's Club. All of these ribbons actually were from Sam's Club, whether it was this year or one of the previous years. You want to make sure that you're using good quality wired ribbon. So I'm doing that twist to make sure that the correct side is up on top. This one I'm only going to do one loop. And I'm bringing back the pink from that first layer. So I have 3, 2, 1. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. And now I'm going to bring in this butterfly ribbon, which is really pretty. Now you can see where I'm pulling in all of those colors. You got the pinks, you have the a little bit of purple, you have the teal. So this is going to be my final layer. And I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do 2 loops on each side of this. Fun for spring, summer. Great if you live like near a beach year round. These are great colors. Okay, so 2 loops on each side of this. I've come in a little bit shorter, usually about 1/2 inch difference between each of the layers. Okay. So I've got 3, 2, 1, 2. You can find lots of bows. Right now I actually have a big sale going on in my Etsy shop, so you might want to head over there and take a look. I've got almost 100 wreaths, bows, signs, home decor on sale right now. Pretty much all are ready to ship. So you can take a look at that. Got some great deals. I don't run sales very often, but I'm making room for new inventory. So it's a great time. And I have everything. I put Christmas, fall, summer, patriotic. May 1st is always a great time to swap out your wreath on the front door for something patriotic. We got Flag Day coming up. We've got Memorial Day, 4th of July. So craftytherapybyl.etsy.com. That is also in the description. You can go copy that link and go take a look what I have on sale. Anything purchased today, if it is made and ready to ship, it will go out if it's purchased by say 3:30. Gives me time to box everything up. So there we go. I have fluffed out my ribbons. I made sure my loops are all rounded out. Everything, you can see everything. You can see how it staggers down and it's beautiful. So now I'm going to come in with my 8-inch zip tie, and I picked tan to match this top ribbon. It's going to blend right in. I'm going underneath all the layers and up the middle. And I'm going to secure it before I take any of the ribbon or bow out of the holder. So that's secured. I'm going to secure it a little bit more. Now I can take it out. Put this to the side. I'm going to slide it all the way to the back. Secure it a little bit tighter, but not completely. I'm going to take my pipe cleaner and thread it through. Now I can secure that. I prefer to use a pipe cleaner and a zip tie. The zip tie is not going to go anywhere once that is secured. I feel like my bow is being held together. Oh, this is so cute. Yep. This is so fun for summer. Pops of color. You got the florals, you got the polka dots, you got the butterflies. You can add this to a little basket that you have on the mantle. Isn't that cute? Now the last thing I need to do is to just trim up my ends, which I just cut at an angle, just to give it a finished look. So if you have like a greenery wreath or just a neutral wreath hanging on your door already and you're kind of bored with it, just adding a fun bow for each season just changes it up. I also have plain burlap wreaths in my Etsy shop where you can just buy the base, and then every season or every holiday you can come back and just buy a bow. So you have a year-round wreath that could turn into, you know, 4 or 5 different looking wreaths for your front door without having to store much or spend a lot of money. So if you liked this video and you found this helpful, please go check my other videos, my lives and my video section. I've got lots of videos on step-by-step how to, oh no, this one goes here. How to make deco mesh wreaths, how to get the frame ready, lots of videos on bows. There's some Cricut vinyl videos, how to box up wreaths, how to cut your ribbon. So if you found this helpful, please give my page a subscribe. Leave me a comment, let me know you were here. And if you are interested in any of the bows, sorry. That is Sabachi saying hello to the dogs walking by. You can check out my my son's Facebook page for the plant holder and the hat boxes at Wood Design by Chris P at Etsy.com. And for bows and wreaths and other signs, you can check out my Etsy shop at craftytherapybyl.etsy.com. Both are listed down into the description. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day.